Hello everyone. So supposedly the mandate of the ICC is also to grow the game, right? That's what their development program does. That's why they have a development manager. They've got a whole development team. They've got people based all over the place in the 5 regions. They've got an Americas office, they've got an East Asia Pacific office, etc., an Asia desk, Europe office, etc. Now, in order to grow the game, the smaller countries, now grow the game means grow the game in the smaller countries, not in the big countries. I mean, you're not trying to grow the game in India, are you? I mean, that's the game's biggest market. Are you trying to grow the game in England? I mean, that's the home of cricket, right? So I guess you're trying to grow the game. When you talk about growing the game, you mean growing the game in non-traditional cricketing countries, okay? So that means countries such as France or Swaziland or the Falkland Islands or Philippines, even Nepal, right? Uzbekistan, right? Japan, etc. Okay, so that's where you're supposed to grow the game, right? Not in India and England. Okay. So in order to grow the game, you need to try and professionalize the game in those countries, and that takes money. So what does the ICC do? The ICC, out of its total annual distribution, gives $230 million to India for India to grow the game in their country. And for a country like, let's say, Uzbekistan, the ICC gives them $24,000. $24,000 per year is given to a country such as Uzbekistan to grow the game. With that kind of money, there's nothing you can do. What can Uzbekistan do? A country will then just continue to survive on volunteers, on charity, on what time people can afford to spend on cricket. Everyone will be working free. They can't afford to hire a CEO. It doesn't make sense to me. And yet you're giving India $230 million to grow the game. And guys, you're working in reverse. Look, you got to get your act together. You got to think that, right, India doesn't need $230 million to grow the game. It's already big enough. It's the biggest game in India, right? Or in England or in Australia. You need to grow the game in the non-traditional countries, and the bulk of the ICC revenue should be spent over there. They should also get their share of events. Okay, tell me, when is the next ICC event going to be held in Uzbekistan, right? So you'll turn around and you say, well, we can't hold it there because they don't have any facilities. Why don't they have any facilities? Because with $24,000, what can you do? Guys, get your act together. Countries like France, Uzbekistan, Ivory Coast, Philippines. Guys, you need to spend more money out there. That's why the membership of the ICC is stuck. When I say stuck, I mean at the top level. It's not competitive. There are about 6 teams that are competitive, right? The same teams over and over again, even in the Olympics. Now, in the Olympics, you're supposed to grow the game, right? Who's playing in the Olympics? Is Uzbekistan going to play in the Olympics in cricket? Is France going to play? Is Philippines going to play? I've made 2 or 3 videos about this. This whole Olympic model is completely flawed. India, Pakistan, England, Australia don't need to play in the Olympics. They already play in World Cups, T20s, Champions Trophies. It's the smaller nations that should have been given a chance to be able to qualify and play. So anyway, those are some of my views. I'm just thinking aloud that it doesn't make sense to me when you pay a country like Uzbekistan $24,000 to grow cricket. I'm sorry, something wrong.